Good evening and welcome to Monona Grove High School. I'm Steve Martinelli, and tonight the MG girls open up their Badger South Conference schedule against their rival, the Stoughton Vikings. Silver Eagles off to a rough start here in the first two games of the season, dropping both of them. First, a tough one to Sun Prairie, 42-38 back on November 20th. A game that saw the Silver Eagles miss 15 free throws, and you know what I say, got to make your free throws, and that's 15 free points that they could have had that would have easily made a difference in that outcome. Then they came back just after Thanksgiving, the 29th of November, at Pewaukee. The offense got a little untracked that game, scoring 54 points, but unfortunately the defense gave up 71 that night. Free throw shooting was decent for a change, but MG defense could not stop the mighty Pewaukeeans. Giving up 71 points. Silver Eagles led in scoring so far this season. Autumn Ogden with 15.5 points. Kelsey Stinson with 11. Autumn had 23 in that game against Pewaukee, just shy of her career high. Her best is last year against Fort Atkinson, January 31st, when she scored 26 points. Kelsey Stinson in the first game led the Silver Eagles with 14 points, just missed a career high for her. Her best is 15 a game. These are the two girls the Silver Eagles are going to rely on a lot this year, but they're going to need some help. We saw some scoring in the other game by Gabby Merrill. She put up 12 points. That's going to really make a difference if Gabby can help out. And I think Addie Gaber is going to be a scorer too once she gets on track. She's only scored 7 points in the two games combined, but I think she's going to be a real help. On the other side of the floor, the Stoughton Vikings, dressed in their black uniforms with the red and purple trim. Stoughton, this is their very first game of the season. They have not played anyone yet, so we don't know exactly what we'll see, but we have a good idea that they're going to be tough. The Vikings finished second last year in the Badger Conference behind these Silver Eagles. 15-8 overall, 9-3 in conference. They're going to be tough because they had a really young team last year. They're still young. They don't play many seniors. In fact, amongst their leading scorers, none of them are seniors. Their top 5 scorers are all sophomores or juniors, and they are led by Hannah Hobson, big number 14, who averaged 13 points a game last year. She was all-conference. She's second-team all-conference this fall in volleyball. She's going to be a handful for those Silver Eagle post players. Hobson, just a junior last year, averaging almost 13 points a game, and she's ably assisted by a bevy of other players that score in that 6 to 7 point range. Kendra Halverson, Peyton Call, Janet Gardner, Marissa Robeson. They're going to be a handful. Stoughton, a big team. It'll be a tough matchup for the Silver Eagles, but a good measurement of their progress in the first two games of the season. Stoughton is coached by Brad Pickett. Last year coached Broadhead to the Division III state semifinals. Switching over to a little bigger school here at Stoughton. All right, we're just about ready for the national anthem, so please stand and sing along. All right. I didn't mention yet, Eric Nelson, the coach for the Silver Eagles, in his 7th season here at Monona Grove with a chance to go over 100 victories here at Monona Grove. Of course, he had a pretty successful career coaching La Follette boys, winning a state championship many, many years ago. All right, first for the Stoughton Vikings, the starting lineup. Marissa Robson, number 42, a 6'1 sophomore at center. Number 14, 5'11 junior, Hannah Hobson, their leading scorer from last year. Wait, that was Hobson. Who was that last girl then? Number 12, Kendra Halverson, a 5'8 sophomore. Number 21, 5'10 sophomore, Peyton Call. I missed one of their starters, but now the Silver Eagles, they're really the important team after all. Whole reason you turned it on, right? Number 14, 5'11 junior, Autumn Ogden, the Silver Eagles' leading scorer. Number 11, 5'9 sophomore, Addie Gaber. Number 24, 5'8 junior, Gabby Merrill. 6' sophomore in the center, Maddie Nubule, number 25. And number 25'11 junior guard, Kelsey Stinson. So for the Silver Eagles, Gaber, Ogden, Stinson, Merrill, and Nubule. The one I missed for Stoughton was number 22, Jenna Gardner, a 5'7" junior. So, Halverson, Hobson, Cowell, Gardner, and Robeson for the Vikings. For the Silver Eagles, Gaber, Ogden, Stinson, Merrill, and Nubule. Nubule will jump center against number 42, Marissa Robeson. Stoughton with a good-sized lineup. The Silver Eagles match up pretty well height-wise, too. Robeson controls the tap. No, right into the hands of Gabby Merrill, and Stinson will run the offense for the Silver Eagles. This is Ogden out to Merrill. Down low to Ogden, trying to back in. Whip it around to Stinson, up top to Merrill, swinging around to Ogden. Into the lane. Stinson for three. She's missing everything on that one. Barely hit the floor. So, first missed shot belongs to the Silver Eagles, and it'll be Stoughton ball for the first time. Like I said, this is the first game of the season for the Vikings, third for the Silver Eagles. Both teams looking for that first win. Missed there by Call, rebound by Ogden. Stinson on the run. Silver Eagles used a lot of pressure defense the last couple years. Created a lot of turnovers and a lot of points off turnover. Ogden to Stinson, into the lane. Kelsey lays up the right-hander for two. First points of the game belong to the Silver Eagles, and now the Silver Eagles put some pressure on. They get it across and throw it over the hands of Peyton Call. Gardner had the right idea, but couldn't connect with Call. Gabriel will bring it up for the Silver Eagles. Just a sophomore. Merrill to Stinson. Back to Gaber. Merrill almost threw it away, but Ogden pulled it in. Ogden into the lane now. Put up the left-hander. No. Newbill can't get the rebound. Instead, it's Hobson, and Hobson is fouled. Ogden called for her first foul. She fouled out in that first game against Sun Prairie. Otherwise, we might have had a little different result. She'll take a seat now. Who came in for her? 35, Kaylee Stinson, a 5'9" junior. Kaylee's had some good minutes this year so far. You look inside, almost threw it away there. Hobson for three, no, tip. Rebound Gaber. She wants to run, now she's got to pass it off, and stolen by Gardner. Gardner gets fouled by Gaber. Could have called a travel there. I thought Gaber got a lot of ball on that one. First foul on Gaber, second foul on the Silver Eagles. Non-shooting, said she got her before she went up with the ball. Halverson inbounding, looking for Cowell, almost threw it away. Hobson from the corner, no rebound Stinson. Hobson's tried a couple of long ones already without success. Still 2-0 Monona Grove. Stinson to Merrill. Left-hander in the lane, no. Fighting for the rebound is Merrill. Gives it off to Ogden. Robeson with the rebound, the long outlet pass, and 2 points for Hannah Hobson. First basket of the game for the Vikings. It's tied at 2, and we got a double dribble called on the Silver Eagles. Carson Weber will check into the game, as does Autumn Ogden. Gaber and Stinson will take a breather. 5:45 to play, tied at 2 here in the first period. Sub in for the Vikings, that's number 13, Allie William. Hobson, another long shot, nailed that one for 3. She has all 5 of the Viking points. 5-2 Stoughton on top. Hinson bringing it down for the Silver Eagles. Into the lane and picks up a foul. Foul on number 12, Kendra Halverson, her first. She'll come out. And who's that? 23 in, Jordan William. So Jordan William, number 23, Allie William, number 13. That won't confuse me at all. Up top to Ogden. Autumn into the lane, kick it back to Hinson. That's Weber. Weber gets the basket and draws the foul. 3-point play coming up. Foul on Jordan Weeum. He's a 5'7" senior. Weber, the first free throw attempt of the night for either team. Ties it at 5. Completes the 3-point play, and with 5:21, it's a 5-5 game. Monona Grove, full court pressure. Weeum trying to dribble out of the double team. The other Weeum into the lane, and she draws a foul. Allie Weeum, a 5'5" sophomore. Quick little thing, though. First foul on Maddie Nubiol. Allie Weeum will inbound. This is call. Up top to Weeum, the other Weeum. Partially blocked by Stinson, trying to get the ball on the fast break. Merrill to Ogden, into the lane, dump it down low to Hinson. 2 points. Kaylee Hinson's first basket of the night. Only her second field goal of the season. Now Gabriel come back in for the Silver Eagles. Merrill will take a seat. 7-5, the Silver Eagles lead it. 4:51 to play. Silver Eagles sticking with the pressure. Remember last year, Kelsey and Taylor Nelson creating tons of turnovers on that pressure. Right into the hands of Addie Gaber. Megan Bocher looking for some help there and couldn't get out of the double team and threw it away. Now we got Ogden driving down low, gets fouled, and she'll get 2 shots. Hannah Hobson called for her first foul. First trip to the line for Autumn Ogden. 7-5, the Silver Eagles lead. Ooh, and Autumn misses the first. Second one coming up for Autumn, trying to get in the scorebook here in the first quarter. There we go. 8-5, the Silver Eagles lead it. 4.5 minutes to play in the first quarter. Allie Weeum to Hobson to Jordan Weeum, back to Allie. Looping inside for Hobson, knocked away by 21, Carson Weber. Shot in the corner by Stoughton Halverson. Hobson getting that basket. She has all 7 of their points. Hinson into the lane, back to Stinson. Right-hander, running right-hander for Kelsey Stinson. She has 4 points, and it's a 10-7 MG lead. Hobson to Betcher. Betcher misses. Allie Weeum with the rebound. Give it off to Halverson. Hobson, bunny. Boy, they gave her the easy one, and she has 9 points. 9 points in the first quarter. They're calling a timeout. Coach Nelson wants a full timeout to talk to his girls. They got to do something about Hobson. Nobody else can hit the broadside of a barn. She's got all 9 of their points, and despite that, the Silver Eagles lead at 10-9. 3:33 to play in the first quarter. Well, the Silver Eagles shooting the ball well, playing defense well on everybody except Hobson. They got to start collapsing on her and prevent that big girl from scoring 40 tonight. Last year, the Silver Eagles beat Stoughton twice. Hobson had big nights both times, leading them in scoring both games. December 6th down in Stoughton, the Silver Eagles won 74-54. Hobson had 20 points, but that was offset by Kelsey with 25, Nelson with 13, Ogden with 12. Then they played them here at Monona Grove, a much tighter game. The Silver Eagles winning that one on February 28th, 53-49. Again, the same big 3 scoring for the Silver Eagles, 20 for Kelsey, 13 for Nelson, 8 for Ogden, and Hobson with 16 to lead Stoughton. Stoughton graduated a couple all-conference honorable mention players, Peyton Gross and Patricia Dumas. But they brought back 5 good scorers led by Hobson, and she is really leading the way tonight. She's on the bench right now taking a rest. Let's see if we can put some distance between the Silver Eagles and the Vikings. Addie Gaber pounding the dribble. Trying to drive the lane, kick it over to Kelsey for three. In and out. Nubile with the rebound, turnaround. No, she's got to put that one right back up. She can't put the ball on the floor. Now Gaber trying to create a turnover. This ball's loose. Picked up by Robeson. Over to Helverson, no. Rebound Gardner. Betcher inside to Helverson. Draws the foul. Excuse me, that's Jenna Gardner who will go to the line for a couple shots. 2-5, Maddie Nubile with her second foul. She'll have to come out. Gardner to the line. That's the first non-Hobson points tonight for Stoughton. Nubile's going to stay in there apparently. Tied it at 10 with that free throw. And that gives the Vikings the lead for the first time in a while. In fact, first time ever tonight. 11-10, just under 3 minutes to play in the first quarter. Addie Gaber bringing it up for the Silver Eagles. There's Merrill with the ball. Left side to Stinson. She'll go into the lane. That little right-hander tried to dump it down low to Nubile. Ended up on her rear, but no foul called. Betcher trying to dump it into Robeson, excuse me. Helverson to Betcher. Betcher, no. Right into the hands of Gabby Merrill. Merrill will bring it up for the Silver Eagles. 2:20 to play in the first. Stinson in the right corner. They swing it around to Gaber on the left side. Back to Gaber. Merrill, Stinson trying the three. No. Kelsey's got 2 threes on the season to lead the team. She had 10 last year, but misfiring on a couple of them tonight. And now we got a double dribble called on Kendra Helverson. Excuse me, Jenna Gardner. Now Gaber and Stinson will take a rest. Carson Weber will come out. Who do we have in here now? Sydney Grossman into the game. Nubile back, still in. Let's see. I've been saying Meg Sullivan, that's Gabby Merrill, I thought. Hinson thought about the three. And a double dribble called on Sydney Grossman. Stoughton trying to inbound, they get it in. This is Gardner, runs into the double team. Tipped away by Hinson, picked up by Ogden, quickly ahead to Grossman. Sydney looking for a first hoop. There it is. First basket of the season for Sydney Grossman. They get the inbound against the MG pressure. Robeson, no, tipped. Right back into the hands of Robeson. She lost the handle. Picked up by Helverson. She can't do it. Robeson gets the ball and puts it in. Her first basket of the night, 13-12. Stoughton on top. Hinson down the floor in a hurry. Trying to spin move. Dump it down low. No. Lost the handle. Ogden fighting. They're going to call a held ball, and it's going to go to Stoughton. 1:04 to play in the first quarter. 13-12, the Vikings lead. Gaber and Stinson ready to come back in. Nubile and Merrill will come out. And Weber will come in for Ogden. So Grossman and Hinson staying out on the floor, everybody else changing over. 13-12, Stoughton with the lead and the ball. Into the corner to Peyton Call. Nope. Excuse me, rebound Silver Eagles. This is Stinson on the run. She'll pull up short. Give it over to Gaber. To Hinson for three, in and out. Rebound Hinson, no. Little body there by Robeson, but no whistle. And Stoughton will throw it away at Silver Eagle ball. A lot of back and forth there without any scoring. Now Ashley Olsen in for Stoughton. Hobson will sit down. Gabby Merrill back in for the Silver Eagles, and Grossman will take a seat. Coach Eric Nelson going 8 deep here in the first quarter. He's only got 10 girls in uniform tonight. It appears Sullivan and Mickelson are injured. Silver Eagles will play for the last shot. This is Hinson with the ball. We're under 10 seconds. Gaber into the lane, puts up the left-hander, no, and rebound Stoughton. Robson won't get a shot off. And the first quarter ends with a 13-12 Stoughton lead. Well, after a pretty fast start to that quarter, the team's cooled off in the last 3 minutes. Nary a point. Well, they did slow Hobson down a little bit there in that latter part of that quarter. She had 9 in the first 5 minutes. It was getting a little scary early on. After tonight, the girls have off until next Tuesday, December 9th, when they're playing at Medicine Edgewood. The boys open up their season Friday night down at Oregon. Our next home game here will be a girls' game on December 12th, a Friday night, against the Fort Atkinson Blackhawks. It's parents' night, and the dance team will perform at halftime. Gotta be here. That's must-see. Little AC/DC to rev up the crowd. Student section, at least the ones that are here, are on their feet. All right, we're ready to go. Silver Eagles will inbound to start the second quarter. Stinson throwing it into Gaber. Merrill, Newbuell, and Ogden also on the floor with him. Stoughton takes it away. William swatted away by Hinson. Ogden comes up with the loose ball. Now it's a race back to the other side. Ogden over to Stinson, bring it around to Merrill, into the lane. And she's called for the carry. I like Gabby's play so far, despite that infraction. Robeson trying hard to inbound it. Almost ran out of time, gets it into Allie William. Back to Robeson. This is Peyton Call with the ball, bringing it up against Merrill. Now she runs into a double team and dumps it over to William. Stinson, or excuse me, Gaber with the steal. She'll take it in, lay it up, 2 points. Addie Gaber's first basket of the night, and it regains the lead for the Silver Eagles. Gaber to Merrill, looking inside and batted away by the Vikings. Cowell knocked that one out of bounds. And timeout called by the Vikings. 14-13, Monona Grove on top. Now the Silver Eagles still looking for some scoring. Everybody knows Ogden and Stinson are players. They're trying to figure out who else is going to complement them. They got some pretty decent players. The JV team went undefeated last year, but think about it, they're replacing an awful lot of talent last year. The Silver Eagles' leading all-time scorer, Taylor Nelson, graduated, as did Alexa Kelsey, their third all-time leading scorer. Taylor also led Monona Grove all-time in steals and assists. Not to mention some fine supporting players. Caitlin Long, a fine defensive player, and her 5 points a game. Mackenzie Clary, another starter, 5 a game. Bailey Anderson with key reserve. That's 5 girls that are hard to replace. Really only 2 of them on the team now who got significant minutes last year. Hinson, Stinson, or excuse me, Hinson and Sullivan got some minutes. Merrill, Grossman, Mickelson. But it was Stinson and Ogden that everybody's got to watch for. Ogden, of course, an all-conference pick as a sophomore. You could see Stinson and Ogden were going to be special when they were playing as freshmen. After about 2 games, they fit right in. The inbound to Hinson. Hinson finds a gap. No. Give it over to Weber. She misses the long one. Rebound, Ogden in the putback. Autumn Ogden with her first field goal of the night. It's a 16-13 MG lead. Ooh, they almost threw it away. Call to William. William to the other William. Looking inside, no, batted away by Stinson. Kelsey Stinson having a great defensive night already and turns that one into 2 points. Kelsey with 6 tonight. 18-13. Now more pressure by the Silver Eagles. They get it into Robeson. She's lost the handle, batted around. Now she'll pick it up in the right corner. Off Hinson. No, they're going to say Robeson touched it last. Or excuse me, that was off Weber. But Robeson touched it last, and it's MG ball. Now Gabriel will take a seat, and Merrill will come back in. Six minutes to play in the half. 18-13, the Silver Eagles on top. Boy, Autumn Ogden made that look easy. She has 5 on the evening. Now 20-13, the Silver Eagles have scored 8 straight points. To William, Jordan misses that one. The putback missed as well. Knocked out of bounds, it's gonna be MG ball. She took a nice pass there from Kendra Halverson, but couldn't make the bunny. Now Hobson's gonna come in for Jordan William. Hobson with 9 points in that first quarter. In fact, in the first 5 minutes of the first quarter. Now Hinson will bring it up for the Silver Eagles. Backcourt to Hinson, Stinson. This is Gabby Merrill with the ball. Into the corner to Autumn Ogden. She'll try the 3. Boom! Autumn Ogden. Autumn makes the leaves fall. Hobson trying to bring it across herself. Into the corner to Olson. Partially blocked by Weber. It's going to be Stoughton ball under their own basket. Now Olson will come out in 15. Megan Betcher will come in. Betcher, a 5'10 junior. They got lots of big girls. Nubule will come in for Stinson. Gabriel will come in for Hinson. 5:08 to play in the first half. 23-13, 11 straight points by the Silver Eagles. Gardner to Halverson to Betcher in the corner. Oh, she walked with it. Gardner for 2. First basket of the second quarter, and we're 3 minutes in. Gaber to Ogden. Oh, almost knocked down another. Nubule with the rebound. Has it taken away by Hobson, though. Quick pass down to Gardner, knocked out of bounds. Then they're going to call a foul on Merrill. Not a lot of fouls in this first half so far, but Gabby Merrill picks one up there. Gabby, a 5'8 junior guard. That'll send Gardner to the line. Gardner's hit a couple already from the line and nails that one. Stinson will come in for Nubule. Nubule just a sophomore, but 6 feet tall. You can use a lot of those. Gaber also a sophomore there. Key parts of that undefeated JV team. Gardner hits both of them, making it 23-17. Gaber to Merrill to Stinson. Back to Gaber, into the corner to Ogden. She'll drive, trying to go baseline, right hand hook, no. And Hobson knocks the rebound out of bounds. So it'll be MG ball down under their basket. Stinson inbounding. They try to go inside to Merrill. Ball on the floor. So they're going to get tied up. Nope. Robeson's going to take it away. Now they try to go long with it. Merrill comes up with the loose ball. Silver Eagles retain possession. Merrill lay up the left-hander. No, but she draws the foul. And will take 2 free throws. 4:08 to play in the first half. Betcher called for her first foul. Now Gabby Merrill's first trip to the free throw line tonight, and she's good on that one. Ogden will sit down, and Hinson will come back in. Nubule will come in, and Weber will take a seat. Weber, another big-time player on the JV team last year. Missed there by Merrill. The Silver Eagles 3 out of 5 from the free throw line so far tonight. Helverson to Hobson. Hobson held scoreless in this quarter, and a travel called on her there. Hobson had 9 points in the first 5 minutes. They've shut her out now for the next 9. 24-17, the Silver Eagle lead is 7. Helping those who can't do mental math. Hinson to Stinson, long 3. Come on, Kelsey, gotta make those. Rebound Betcher, ahead to Halverson, and she misses it but draws a foul. Foul on Kelsey Stinson, her first, team 6th. Missed by Halverson. Halverson looking for her first point tonight. Now Weber will come in, and Stinson will take a seat. Halverson's second free throw coming up. Makes that one her first point of the night. 24-18, Monona up. Hinson. And a timeout called by Silver Eagle coach Eric Nelson. Well, the Silver Eagles have taken some nice wide open three-point shots tonight, but have only converted on one of them. That nothing but net attempt by Autumn Ogden. They're still looking for that three-point touch, as last year that was one of their key weapons. Turnovers on defense and good three-point shooting. So far, only 4 threes made on the season. It's less than their opponents. Last year, the Silver Eagles, an offensive juggernaut, 63 points a game. They'd been scoring points pretty well the last couple years. Remember, they cracked the century mark a few years ago against Beloit Memorial. But defense was their key, as they held opponents to just 44 points a game. As that defense was really key for them. But Kelsey Stinson has really figured out how to play D. She's got at least 3 or 4 blocks or steals tonight. All right, Gaber will inbound for the Silver Eagles under their own basket. 3:34 to play. Into Hinson. Hinson into the lane, finds her path blocked by Hobson and draws a foul. Hobson picks up her second foul. That's the one you want to get in foul trouble. Well, they call it on 22, Jenna Gardner. I don't know how that happened, as Jenna was nowhere near her. Kaylee will go to the line shooting 2. Oh, you got to make your free throws. Kaylee with 2 points already. Let's get a third one up here. There we go. Makes the second one at least. 25-18 with 3.5 minutes to play in the half. Gardner almost lost it. Now recovers, gets it to Hobson. Hobson tried to drive the lane. Fouled before she got there, though, and they'll inbound it underneath their own basket. Foul called on Gabby Merrill, her second. No, they called it on Nubule instead. That's her second. Hobson, no, missing the free throw. Gaber beats her to the rebound. I like Gaber's hustle. Merrill to Hinson. Back to Gaber. Merrill into the lane, dump it into the corner, swing it around top to Hinson. She'll put up the 10-footer. No. Rebound Ogden. Autumn has it wrestled away. Weber slaps it away, recovered by Hinson. Silver Eagles on the run. 2:45 to play in the half. Hinson, the 10-footer, can't get it to drop. Rebound Hobson. Quickly ahead to Cowell. Cowell looking for Robeson, knocked out of bounds by Weber. Weber plays some nice defense. Listed at 5'9". Got some long arms on her. Hinson, Gaber, Weber, they all play bigger than they are. And then you've got Stinson and Ogden, who are tall girls. All right, Sydney Grossman back into the game. Hobson outside the arc. Looking for some help, finds Gardner. To Cowell, missing. Weber and Robeson tangled it up underneath. Couple misses there by Cowell. Now the ball on the floor, they're going to call a held ball, and it goes to Stoughton. 2:09 to play in the half, still 25-18. Halverson inbounding for the Vikings. Gets it out to Gardner. She tries the right-hander in the lane, can't drop. Robeson with the putback, no. Gaber. Another held ball as Ogden and Hobson got tied up, and this one goes to MG. No pressure from the Vikings on defense. At least no half-court, full-court pressure. Just under 2 minutes to play in the half, a 25-18 MG lead. Addie Gaber bringing it up for MG. To Stinson. Weber to Gaber. Boom! And the extra point is good. Jenna Gardner getting a foot into that one. Get the ball, kid. What's wrong with you? The ref's got to go all the way over there. That kid walked right by it. His parents should have words with him. I think they are now. You know, son, you could have picked it up and thrown it in. A little help would have been good. Newbuell in for Grossman. Silver Eagles go big. And Merrill coming in for Weber. Yeah, I was talking about girls who play bigger than they are. Gabby Merrill is 5'8", plays like she's 5'8", but she's a scrapper. Ogden for three. Second three of the night for Autumn Ogden. She has 11 points. 28-18 under minute. Excuse me, Gaber with the steal, the layup. She draws the foul and will get 2 shots. This is going to be one on Hobson. Second one on Hannah Hobson. Sending Addie Gaber to the line. Her first free throw attempt. She's got 2 points already. Let's add on a couple here. Gotta make your free throws. Silver Eagles struggling at the line. That's their 4th miss of the night already. There, she makes that one as it rattles around. 3 points for the sophomore. 29-18. The lead is double digits now with 1:25 to play in the half. Knocked out of bounds. It'll be Stoughton ball in front of the MG bench. Good defense there by Gabby Merrill. Weber will come in for Newbuell. Hobson inbounding for the Vikings. Cowell almost threw it away. To Robeson, back to Cowell. No, she missed the bunny, tipped out. Robeson gets it back, traveled with it, dragged that big foot of hers. And it's MG ball with 1:13 to play in the half. Well, the second quarter definitely going in the Silver Eagles' favor as they open up the 11-point lead. Just over a minute to play. Let's see if they can tack a few more on. Weber to Gaber to Stinson inside to Merrill. That was a strange little left-hander from the waist. Robeson trying to bring it across against Weber, gets it to Gardner. Over to Hobson, almost traveled. Call, stolen by Gaber. Addie will lay it up. and in for 2 more. 5 points for the sophomore. That ties a career high. She had 5 in the opener against Sun Prairie. Hobson for 3, her first field goal of the second quarter. Gaber. Cross court, stolen by Cowell. Gaber draws the foul. Not much she could do there. Addie Gaber called for a second foul. I like her style. I like the way she plays. This is the type of kid that's going to get a lot of minutes playing for Eric Nelson as hard as she works. Peyton Cowell sinking that one, her first points of the night. 5'10" sophomore, so we're going to get to see more of her. Gabriel will sit down now, and Hinson will come in for the Silver Eagles. Substitutions on the Stoughton side, but who really cares? 12.9 seconds remaining. It's 31-22. Nubule will come in, and Weber will sit down. Peyton Cowell's second free throw lined up. Missing that one, though. And a rebound by Autumn Ogden. She's on the run now. She'll pull back. Gets it to Stinson, to Ogden for 3. Nope. Oh, but the putback just missed by Gabby Merrill. We'll go to the locker room at the half. The Silver Eagles up by 9, 31-22. I'm Steve Martinelli. Stick around for the second half of Silver Eagle girls basketball. Welcome to the second half of Silver Eagle basketball. I'm Steve Martinelli. The Silver Eagle girls leading the Stoughton Vikings 31-22 in the first half. Stoughton led in scoring in that half by Hannah Hobson, the all-conference returning player, probably expected player of the year for Stoughton, with 12 points in that first half. She had 9 in the first 5 minutes of the game and then got shut out until the waning seconds of that quarter. Jenna Gardner with 6 points, and then a bunch of girls with hardly nothing. On the Silver Eagles side of things, Autumn Ogden with a great first half, hitting a couple of threes. She leads Monona Grove with 11 points. Kelsey Stinson has 6. Addie Gaber, the sophomore, with a career-high 5 points. 3 for Carson Weber, 3 for Kaylee Hinson, 2 for Sydney Grossman, and 1 for Gabby Merrill. The Silver Eagles only 5 out of 9 shooting free throws in that first half. A little bit of foul trouble to be concerned about. Addie Gaber and Maddie Nubule each with 2 apiece. On the Stoughton side of things, only Hobson has as many as 2 fouls. Silver Eagles hoping to continue last year's streak of sweeping the Vikings. Earlier tonight, the junior varsity girls won, beating the Vikings 45-43 in a pretty tight game. Remember last year, Monona's JV was undefeated. A lot of those girls are on varsity now, and they're playing some significant minutes, but we got a big 2 that we can count on with Ogden and Stinson, and they played very well tonight. Ogden hitting for 11 points, like I mentioned, and Stinson playing some great defense. They figured out what to do with Hannah Hobson after she scored those 9 points. That was starting to be concerning because she seemed to be scoring at will, either making her shots or getting to the free throw line. Well, I mentioned after tonight, MG girls will travel to Edgewood on the 9th. On the 12th, they're back home against Fort Atkinson. And then on the 13th, they play Milwaukee Riverside. I'm going to have to check. I don't know if we've ever played Riverside. I don't remember so, but I think the way my memory is, it could have been last year. Let's talk about the Silver Eagles. They got a couple players that not only can play basketball, they had a couple pretty good softball players. Kelsey Stinson, second-team all-conference pitcher. Natalie Mickelson on the bench tonight with an injury. Second-team all-conference infielder. And Brianna Ling was honorable mention. So some multi-sport stars here out on the floor. And of course, Autumn Ogden, a track star for the Silver Eagles. Particularly the hurdles, I believe, were her specialty. All right. Teams are huddled up. We're just about ready to go with the second half here. So Coach Nelson tonight without Mickelson and Meg Sullivan. 2 seniors dressed in sweats and on the bench. So only 10 players in uniform for the Silver Eagles. And 8 of them, I believe, have played tonight. Yeah, everybody except for Brianna Ling and Samantha Pickle. All right, Hobson will inbound for the Vikings. Monona Grove starts the second half with Merrill, Ogden, Newbuell, Stinson, and Gaber. They're starting 5. For Stoughton, it's Hobson, Gardner, Robeson, Halverson, and Call. And Call just has it knocked out of bounds by Addie Gaber, so they'll try inbounding for the 3rd time here. Hobson inbounding again, each time a little closer to the basket. They get it into Gardner. She almost walked with it before getting it over to Call. This is Halverson back to Hobson. Bringing it around to the right side to Gardner. Off her foot, they didn't call it. Hobson slinging out to Robeson. Halverson for 3, missed. Rebound Merrill. Ahead to Gaber, she saves it from going out of bounds on the run. Stinson looping it into Newbuell. Back out to Ogden, nice move, 10-footer. 2 more for Autumn Ogden. Ogden with 13 now. Whistle called. I don't know what we've got here. Foul on the Silver Eagles, Autumn Ogden. Her 2nd. Vikings inbound against the MG press. It's Gardner losing it to Newbuell, and we're going to get a foul called against Gardner. Good hustle there by Maddie Newbuell. Gardner called for her 2nd. 33-22. The Silver Eagles have led by 11 a couple times now. Let's see if we can add on to this. This is Gaber with the ball. Merrill out to Stinson for 3. Come on, Kelsey, short on that one. Rebound, Halverson. Oh, and then she touched it again. That should have been a double dribble. Hobson almost stripped by Merrill. They get into the corner to Gardner, tipped, rebound, Stoughton, Call. Can't get it. Hobson with the putback. 3rd or 4th attempt there before Hobson finally makes the basket. 33-24. Silver Eagles on top, 6.5 minutes to play in the 3rd quarter. Stinson missing the right-hander. Rebound Robeson. She'll bring it up herself. To Halverson. Call. Hobson for 3. Hobson hits the big 3. He has 17 points. Remember, it was that Huser, the center for Madison, or for Sun Prairie, that gave Silver Eagles so much trouble. Stinson. There, she hits her 3. Just a matter of time till Kelsey hits that one. She's got 9 points on the night with her first 3. 36-27. Robeson trying to wrap around, knocked away by Gaber, gets it back, puts it up, misses. Ball on the floor, Gaber picks it up. Ahead to Autumn Ogden. Silver Eagles on the run. Ogden draws the foul. They get Gardner again? Yes, her 3rd. So, 2.5 minutes into the 3rd quarter, Gardner's got her 3rd foul. Now Gaber and Merrill will sit down. Weber and Hinson will come in. Newbuell, no foul. She gets the ball back, gives it to Hinson. Over to Ogden. Ogden tries a spin move in the lane, but draws the foul beforehand. Robeson, her first foul, 6'1" sophomore. Allie William will come in for Gardner. Figured Gardner would be sitting with 3 fouls. Stinson inbounding. And Ogden draws another foul, this one on Hobson, and that's Hobson's 3rd, I believe. Yes, it is. So Hannah Hobson with her 17 points, maybe taking a seat soon. Pickett not making a move yet, looking at the bench. Nope, not gonna. Hinson. 12-footer, the little floater in the lane there. Kaylee Hinson has 5 points. That's her season and career high. Halverson with the ball for Stoughton. Over to Allie Weeum. Weeum trying to go right baseline. No. Rebound Weber. Taken away by Halverson. Halverson. Ooh, I hope they don't get Ogden on this one. Nope, they're going to get Maddie Nubule, her third. So Nubule looking to the bench like she expected to come out. And now she will. Gabby Merrill just not called quickly enough. Now she's out there. 38-27, the Silver Eagle lead back to 11 with 4:54 to play in the third quarter. Cowell, nope, gets the rebound in the putback and draws a foul. So she'll go to the line for 2 shots. Foul on Carson Weber, her first. Third team foul for the Silver Eagle. Cowell, nailing the first one. That's her second point of the night. She went 1 out of 2 from the line in the first half. Her fourth attempt is missed, so she's shot a 4. Gets the putback though. Makes it kind of a backwards 3-point play there, 38-30. Hinson can't get it to go. And they're going to say Weeum was on the line when she touched that one, fighting Ogden for the ball. It'll be MG possession underneath her own basket. Now Gabriel come in for Hinson. Stinson inbounding. Up top to Ogden, into the lane, try to dump it down low and knocked out of bounds by the Silver Eagles. No, they're going to say knocked out of bounds by Stoughton. Now they're conferring. They're going to say Stoughton ball. Well, they're going to say a third foul on Autumn Ogden. She'll come out now. Grossman will come in. Oh no, that's Brianna Ling making her first appearance. Weber will sit down and Hinson will come in. Brianna Ling, a 5'3" junior. Another one that came up from that great JV team. And MG forces the turnover. The double team crosses Allie Weeum to lose it out of bounds right in front of the MG bench. That's where Stinson will inbound it to Gaber. 38-30, 4:25 to play in the third quarter. Merrill to Kaylee Hinson. Stinson to Gaber to Hinson. Just playing a little keep away in the backcourt here. Hinson over to Merrill. And Merrill draws the foul. Gonna get Cowell for this one? Yes, it is. Her second. Gaber takes the inbound pass. 8-point MG lead. Hinson to Stinson. Cross court to Brianna Ling. 3-point attempt. No. And they're going to get the foul on Gabby Merrill. That is her third. No, just her second. I'm sorry, I made a mistake earlier when I called one on her, and it was on Nubule. Now Stinson will sit down, and the aforementioned Maddie Nubule will come in. Foul inbounding for Stoughton. Stolen by Merrill, the putback, and draws the foul. Gabby Merrill making up for that foul by hitting the basket, stealing the ball, hitting the basket, and drawing the foul. A chance for a 3-point play now. Foul on number 12, Kendra Halverson, her first. No, I had one for her before. And Merrill hits her second free throw of the night. She's got 4 points. She had 12 against Pewaukee the other night. Now 41-30, back to an 11-point lead for the Silver Eagles. Cowell for 2. She has 6 points on the night. Hinson with the ball for MG. To drive the lane, float one up there, no. Tipped, rebound Nubule, nice. Merrill can't get that. I thought there was a foul there. They try to save it right into the hands of Merrill. She was fouled, but no whistle. Oh, now Robson slinging elbows all over the place. Ahead to William. She gets the basket and the foul. That was Kendra Halverson, her first field goal of the night. The foul called on Addie Gaber, her third. Halverson trying to make a three-point play, and she does. She has 4 points on the evening. Subs coming in for the Silver Eagles. Stinson and Weber trying to maintain that 6-point lead, 41-35, with 2:51 to play in the third quarter. So, Weber, Merrill, Stinson, Gaber, and Ling on the floor for the Silver Eagles. They have the ball on the 6-point lead. This is Stinson. Tipped away by Halverson. Can't convert though. The rebound, put back, no. Halverson again, no. Rebound, Silver Eagles are going to call a jump ball, and this one goes to Monona. Boy, a couple girls hit the deck pretty hard there. A couple opportunities for Stoughton there to get some points and nothing going in. Kaylee Hinson will come in for Gaber. Nubule ready to come in, next opportunity. Stolen by Jordan William. The layup missed. Rebound Weber. And a timeout called by the Silver Eagles. 2:14 to play in the third quarter. 41-35. Wild second half here so far. Stoughton trailing by 11 a couple times against the Silver Eagles. They fought back to within 6. This is going to be a battle right to the end. I can sense it. All right, the Silver Eagles will have the ball under the Stoughton basket coming out of the timeout. Stoughton dropping back. They're not going to put a press on. Stoughton with Hannah Hobson, the leading scorer on the bench with 3 fouls already. Silver Eagles resting Autumn Ogden as she has 3 fouls. They'll come out of the timeout with Weber, Merrill, Nubule, Stinson, and Hinson. Hinson will bring it up for the Silver Eagles. Just over 2 minutes to play in the third quarter. Left side Stinson, she'll take it into the lane. Almost lost the handle. Put up the right-hander, an ugly right-hander, but it almost went in. Rebound by William, ahead to Halverson. Blocked by Merrill. Kendra Halverson had a nice path to the basket. Gabby Merrill came in behind her and just swatted that ball out of bounds. Stoughton will inbound under their own basket. Cowell now against Nubule. And a travel called on Cowell. 41-35 still. The Silver Eagles are looking to maintain this lead. Hinson will bring it up for the Silver Eagles. Boy, she's got long arms. Only 5'9", but she's got arms like a 6-footer. She'll pull back now and give it over to Merrill. Now gets it back. We're swinging around left side to Stinson, back to Merrill in the right corner, trying to drive. Can't get it and called for the charge. Gabby Merrill playing aggressive there, but called for the charge on that one. And I believe that's her 3rd foul. Yes, it is. So, Gaber, Ogden, Merrill, and Nubule each with 3 fouls. Nubule will sit down. Who did we bring in? Gaber came back in. Up top, this is going to be thrown away, and Stinson collects it. Whips it over to Hinson. Kaylee will bring it right down the lane, lay it up, and in. Kaylee Hinson, a career high 7 points. She'd only scored 4 in total in the first 2 games. She's got 7 tonight. 43-35. We'd had kind of a drought there for a few minutes. I was getting worried. Helverson to Jordan Weeum to Betcher for 2. Her first field goal of the night. 43-37. Minute 5 to play in the third quarter. 6-point lead with under a minute to play here. Merrill, oh, she should have taken that one to the basket. She went looking to pass it. Gaber to Hinson. Hinson will take it in the lane again, lay it up, no. Rebound Weber. Weber draws the foul and should get 2 shots. Carson Weber scored her first varsity points against Sun Prairie. She's got a chance to get a couple more tonight. Who'd they call that one against? 1, 4, 15. I missed that. Megan Betcher called for her second one. Okay, Weber's first trip to the line tonight. No, I'm sorry. She's got 3 points already. What am I saying? Makes that free throw. She's 2 for 2 from the line. Robeson and Gardner in for Stoughton. All right, four points for Carson Weber. I shouldn't short her. And there's 5. She's a perfect 3 for 3 from the line. Makes it a 45-37 MG lead. 40 seconds to play in the third quarter. Robeson to Gardner up top, trying to go left side, blocked. Into 23, Jordan Weeum, her first basket of the night. 45-39, back to a 6-point lead. Let's pad that a little bit. Last 20 seconds of the quarter. Kaylee Hinson pounding the dribble. This is Gaber with the ball now, left side. Should come out top, into the lane, into the corner. Weber, back to Hinson. Hinson to Gaber, the 3-point attempt. Nailed it at the buzzer. Addie Gaber, the sophomore, with the big 3-pointer. Gives her 8 points on the night and gives the Silver Eagles a 48-39 lead going into the last 8 minutes of this one. So the Silver Eagles with a 9-point lead on Gaber's 3-pointer. Monona Grove coming into tonight's game had only hit 3 threes on the season. Well, 2 games worth. But they've hit 4 of them tonight. A big one there by Gaber. That made a big difference, I think. Now Stoughton will have the ball to start the fourth quarter, but the Silver Eagles hanging on to a 9-point lead. Autumn Ogden checking in to start the fourth. Remember, Autumn's got 3 fouls, as does Addie Gaber, Maddie Nubiel, and Gabby Merrill. Silver Eagles showing some good depth tonight. Start here. Stoughton comes out with Hobson, Robeson, Gardner, Halverson, and Call. They're starting 5 for the Silver Eagles. It's Nubiel, Ogden, Merrill, Hinson, and Stinson. Hobson looking to throw it in, and she runs out of time, and it's MG ball. So they turn it over to start the second half, the fourth quarter, and it's MG ball now. Hinson to Stinson up top. Kelsey trying to back in, now kick it up top to Hinson. MG student section getting into the game now. Stinson to Merrill, Merrill into the lane, left-hander, blocked by Robeson. Ahead to Gardner. Excuse me, that's Halverson with the ball. To Hobson, back to Halverson, loop it in, and knocked away by Stinson with the steal. Out of bounds, it's MG ball. Kelsey Stinson exhibiting some fine defense yet again. Stinson, the best defensive player on the floor tonight to go with her 9 points. Silver Eagles seeing scoring from a couple of different girls, though. This is nice. Gaber and Hinson getting in. Carson Weber having a nice game. Hinson to Merrill in the corner. Now she's got to dribble out of trouble. Almost lost it, and then she does. Gardner over to Halverson for 2. Halverson with 6 points. We're under 7 minutes to play, 48-41. Hinson and Silver Eagles get a timeout call. Coach Nelson wants to talk to the girls for 30 seconds. Yeah, as if talking to high school girls for 30 seconds is going to do any good. You can talk to them for a couple of years. All right, Addie Gaber checking in. For that matter, you talk to high school boys, you can talk to them for much longer and it won't do any good. High school kids, I tell ya, back when I was a kid. Starting to do that old timer thing now. Movies were a nickel. You could ride the bus for free. Horses roam the street, dinosaurs. All right, 6:47 to play in the game. 48-41, the Silver Eagles on top. Monona will have the ball under their own basket. Stinson inbounding up top to Merrill. Bring to the left side to Ogden. Into Stinson. Find her path blocked by Hobson. Back to Ogden. Quiet second half for Ogden. Scoop can't drop. And Merrill accidentally knocks it out of bounds. Ogden's only got 1 basket in the second half after leading the Silver Eagles with 11 points in the first. They get it into Gardner, Halverson to Robeson for 2. Robeson with 4 points. 48-43, this is the closest they've been in quite some time. Ogden missing the 3, Stinson having it knocked out of bounds. She will inbound them. Now Carson Weber will come in for Nubule. Into Ogden, puts it up and draws the foul, and we'll get 2 shots. Foul on Jenna Gardner, her 4th. 6:14 to play in the game. Looks like she's going to stay in there. Ogden's first attempt is good. 14 points for Ogden. Let's hope she can get another one here. She's 2 out of 3 from the line tonight. And 3 out of 4. 15 points for Autumn Ogden to lead the Silver Eagles. Haley Hinson will come in and Merrill will sit down now. Silver Eagles got a lot of athletic girls in that 5'8", 5'9" range. Hobson to Call. In and out. Who wants the rebound? It's the Vikings. Halverson for 2 in the foul. Halverson's had a quiet 8 points. That's the 4th foul on Autumn Ogden. Now Allie William will come in for the Vikings. And number 12 at the line. Halverson missing her free throw, rebound Hinson. 50-45, just a 5-point lead for the Silver Eagles with just under 6 minutes to play. Stinson for 3, nailed that one. Good timing, Kelsey hits her second 3 of the night. She has 12 points. Ogden with the steal and the scoop for 2 more. 17 for Ogden. Halverson to Robeson for 2. She has 6. 55-47. Stinson another 3. Oh, missed that one. Rebound Ogden. Timeout called by the Silver Eagles. Wise call, as Autumn Ogden might lose it out of bounds if he didn't. 5:17 to play in an 8-point Silver Eagle lead. Boy, Kelsey Stinson with a big three-pointer there. Coach Nelson and his girls looking for their first win of the season. Nelson has won at an 81% rate since coming to Monona Grove. 81, did I say? 61%. 81 would be crazy good. 61 is darn good. He's gotten better each year. He's going to be hard pressed to repeat last year's success, though. That was an excellent team. Silver Eagles with the ball coming out of the timeout. Oh, almost a carry there by Hinson. Gets it over to Stinson to Merrill. Ogden and Weber also on the floor, rounding out the 5, and we get a little bump called. That's going to go against Kendra Halverson, her second foul. And because we're in the bonus, that'll send Gabby Merrill to the line where she's 2 out of 3. Newbuell will come in and Weber will sit down. Come on, Gabby. Oh, can't drop. Rebound Hobson. Quickly ahead to Call. Misses that one. Call's missed a lot of bunnies. Robeson missing that one, but draws the foul, though. Kelsey Stinson called for just her second foul. Robeson to the line for 1 and 1. No, she's got 2 fouls. That's right, she was shooting. Misses the first. 55-47. Can't afford to miss free throws at this point in the game. 4:51 to play in the fourth quarter. Yeah, she hits that one. 7 points for Robeson. 55-48. Basket here to be really nice, girls. Stinson. Oh, I thought she was going to take that 3. Instead, looking inside for Newbuell and batted away by Call. Halverson missing. Hobson with the rebound. The putback, no. Rebound, Merrill. Merrill's a scrapper down on the floor, picking that one up to Ogden. Ogden has it stripped. Right into the hands of Merrill. Into the corner to Stinson. She'll take the 3. No. Rebound, Hinson. Silver Eagle girls are scrappers. They're fighting for every loose ball, every rebound. Ogden over to Stinson. Now she'll back it out a little. Cross court to Hinson for 3. Nope, off the back of the rim and out of bounds. Stinson saved it, and then Merrill saved that. Ball still loose. Hinson comes up with the ball. Good effort by the Silver Eagles. Cross court to Autumn Ogden. Ogden into the lane, has it slapped away by William. Picked up by Halverson. And Halverson fouled by Kaylee Hinson. Kaylee's first foul of the game. But that'll send Halverson to the line. Halverson with 8 points already. .345 to play. A 7-point MG lead has now shrunk to 6 points. Gaber and Weber in for Newbuell and Stinson, giving Kelsey a little breather here. Remember, Autumn Ogden playing with 4 fouls. Elverson's second one is good. She has 10 on the night, and a timeout called by the Vikings. 55-50 with 3:45 to play. A tight fourth quarter here. Stoughton making a run at the Silver Eagles here. So the boys open up Friday night down in Oregon. That'll be a good one. Oregon graduated a couple decent players, a couple big players, but They got a couple decent ones coming back. Stoughton, however, the Stoughton girls here picked to be one of the contenders in the Badger South. Monona Grove not mentioned in that list. So this could be a real upset to start the conference season. It'd be nice to win this one and go into Edgewood on the 9th, the week from tonight, and win another one there and start off the season 2-0 in the Badger South. All right, coming out of the timeout, Silver Eagles bring out Gaber, Weber, Ogden, Hinson, and Stinson. Hinson into the lane, right side to Weber, up top to Gaber. She'll give it back to Hinson. She has it swatted away, picked up by Robeson. And Gaber comes up with the steal. Now she's on the run. Stinson for 3. Oh, in and out, rebound, Weber, and she gets fouled. Boy, I thought Kelsey Stinson hit her 3rd 3 of the night as that ball was down and came rolling out. The foul called on Hannah Hobson, her 4th, so Hobson and Ogden, the 2 leading scorers for each team, in foul trouble. Weber hitting her first. Carson Weber, perfect 4 for 4 from the line tonight. She has 6 points. Career high for Weber. Another one coming up here. Let's add another one on here. Carson Weber. 5 for 5 from the free throw line tonight. A 57-50 MG lead. 3 minutes to play, and oh, they almost threw that one away. Hobson, Kakal, off the leg of Hinson. Good defense, but it's going to be Stoughton ball. 2:55 to play and a 7-point MG lead. Halverson taking the handoff, tipped out of bounds by Gaber. Gaber just a sophomore. She's playing really well though. I like this kid. They inbound it to Gardner, to Hobson. Nope. A lot of Silver Eagles standing around, nobody jumping for the ball. They got lucky there. Robeson went in for the rebound and knocked it out of bounds. It's MG ball though. There were 4 Silver Eagles all standing there waiting for the ball to come down, watching the others. 2:45 to play. Hinson over to Gaber, to Weber in the corner, up top to Hinson, to Stinson. They can take some time off the clock here. Gaber. Hinson picks up the loose ball, over to Stinson, to Gaber, into the corner to Weber, out to Hinson. They're just eating clock here. Stinson, Hinson, Gaber, 3 good ball handlers. Stinson, Hinson, Gaber. Gardner tries for the steal and fouls Hinson. Both teams in the double bonus now, so we'll be shooting the rest of the night. Slows the game down a lot too. 2:07 to play here. That'll send Kaylee Hinson to the line. No, we're gonna get a little timeout here. Oh no, that's gonna be the 5th foul on Gardner. She's gonna take a seat with 6 points on the night. And they're gonna bring in 13, Allie Weeum in her place. Weeum just a sophomore. Powell just a sophomore. Halverson just a sophomore. Stoughton's gonna be good next year too. All right, Kaylee Hinson, perfect on that one. Kaylee with 8 points tonight, that's a career high. Weber will take a seat. Who came in for her? I think that's Ogden came in, and Hinson making them both. She's got 9 now. Nice, well-distributed Silver Eagles scoring tonight, 59-50, 2 minutes to play. Robeson into the corner to call, missing. Robeson with the rebound, tries to put it up and draws a foul. I think they're gonna get Kelsey Stinson on this one. Nope. Fourth foul on Gabby Merrill. That'll send Robeson to the line. That's her 8th point of the night. Minute 54 to play in the game. And after this free throw attempt, it's a 59-51 MG lead. Ogden on the run after that long rebound. Give it to Merrill, over to Stinson, back to Hinson. In the corner to Ogden. If they would have snapped that pass off, she had a shot. Here's Ogden again. Whip it out to Stinson up top. Merrill, back to Stinson. Merrill up top, looking down low left side, back out to Stinson. Silver Eagles just playing keep away, minute 20 to play, and we get a foul called. We're going to see a lot of free throws here in the next minute 21. Kendra Halverson called for her 3rd foul. That'll send Gabby Merrill to the line. Merrill 2 for 4 from the line. 4 points already tonight. There we go. All right, I gotta say, Silver Eagles hitting their free throws here in the second half, and it's made the difference. They're up by 9, 60-51. Oh, and Gabby makes them both. She has 6 points on the evening. Swatted away by Ogden, give her the steal. Merrill picks it up, quickly ahead to Hinson, saves it from going out, but right into the hands of Cowell, ahead to Halverson. She'll put up the right-hander, no. Ogden tips it over to Hinson, on the run again, the Silver Eagles, and this is a big foul by Cowell. And that'll send Kaylee Hinson to the line. Hinson 3 out of 4. Already under a minute to play and a 10-point Silver Eagle lead. 11-point Silver Eagle lead. 10 points for Kaylee Hinson. 3 Silver Eagles in double figures now. Kaylee, a 12-point MG lead. Biggest of the night with under a minute. 63-51. Looks like they're going to hang on to win this one unless Stoughton gets unbelievably hot. William out to Halverson. Nope. Rebound Gaber, and she's fouled and will go to the line. Eight points for Addie Gaber. She could join 3 teammates in double figures if she hits them both here. That foul on William, Allie William, her first. Gaber 1 out of 2 from the line so far. Let's hit these, Eddie. There we go. Adding on to that MG lead. Olson and Jordan William in for Stoughton as Coach Pickett sees the writing on the wall. Come on, let's see Samantha Pickle in the game. Come on, Eddie. There we go. 4 Silver Eagles in double figures tonight. Been a long time since we've seen that happen. William to Hobson, back to William. William for 2. Her first basket of the night. We're down to 28 seconds. Hinson will bring it across for the Silver Eagles as they will go to 1-2 on the season. Their first conference win of the season puts them in first place in the Badger South. Stoughton, one of the preseason favorites, dropping their first game of the season. Hinson, we're down to 10 seconds now. They should just dribble this out. Over to Merrill, to Stinson, and that's going to do it. The Silver Eagles 65-53 winners over the Stoughton Vikings. Their first victory of the season. Monona Grove goes to 1-2. Excellent effort by the MG girls. Addie Gaber, Autumn Ogden, Kelsey Stinson, Kaylee Hinson, all in double figures. Good effort as well by Gabby Merrill. Carson Weber had a great game. Well, thank you ever so much for watching. This has been Monona Grove Video bringing you Silver Eagle basketball. I'm Steve Martinelli. Be sure to tune in Friday night, December 12th, when the girls take on Fort Atkinson, and then following Saturday, we'll be here in the afternoon when they take on, the girls take on Milwaukee Riverside, and the boys that night will take on Madison Edgewood. Thanks for watching. Good night.